Okay, so my name's Simone Mordue. I work for the RSPB, which is the Royal Society for Protection of Birds, and my role there is a conservation scientist. Yeah, so it's a bit of a meandering way to get into conservation science. I did A-levels at college, but I didn't know at the time I had to do 3 science A-levels, so I only took 1. And then I couldn't go directly onto a science degree, so I did art for a while. And then finally managed, as I've been a student, to get into a science degree, which I did as a sandwich degree. So during that time, I volunteered for a year at a zoo in Cornwall and got a lot of experience doing that, which then helped me get onto my master's course. I also did some further volunteering in between my degree and my master's in Brazil, working for the Jaguar Conservation Fund, which helped me then get onto my PhD degree later in life, which was in biology and particularly on bats. So I did a lot of bat monitoring for my PhD. And then after that, I worked in Newcastle University for a while as a postdoc, doing different kinds of jobs until this particular job at the RSPB came up. So my top tips for getting into conservation science in particular, it's really competitive. So I think the main thing is to get some experience before you apply for a job. So volunteering is a really great way to do that. There's RSPB and lots of other charities do loads of volunteering opportunities. There's youth groups you can join, you know, just to kind of get a feel for what we do. If you look on any of the websites, there's always different kinds of opportunities you can get involved with. I work in monitoring and a lot of that is data analysis. So I spend a lot of time at a desk at the moment. So looking at different species trends over time. I still have a lot of meetings with different people. I travel around a bit, so I go to a few different offices around the UK. And then I also get occasionally to do field work as well. So I go out and collect data from the field. I really, really love my job. And it's because I feel like I have the ability to make a change. I've always been interested in nature really passionately and cared about it. And the place I work at the RSPB, we have the ability to have direct influence on policy. So we collect a lot of data, we analyse it, we report on it, and then we have people who work in policy who take the results to government and lobby for change. So it feels like it's a really valuable place to work. I'd really recommend conservation science to anybody who cares about nature, because it's a way to kind of understand better how the wildlife is doing in general, and also, you know, using your brain to help and make a difference. I just think it's a really, really great job to have.